Hi, and welcome to your weekly market review. I'm your host, Nick Rower, joined today by Grant Engelbart, Portfolio Manager here at CLS Investments. Grant, welcome. Happy New Year.
Thanks. Nice to be here, Nick.
All right, great. Let's jump right in. So retail sales last week were just awful. Is it really as bad as we think?
Yeah, the numbers, it's not. The numbers spooked markets a lot last Wednesday, but in reality, if you look at it, it's a seasonally adjusted number, and this month and this year in particular has a lot of issues with that.
Okay.
The non-seasonally adjusted number, it's the highest December retail sales we've seen in 3 years.
Oh, so it's actually really good. Okay, great. So let's talk outlook. 2015, what are we investing in? What are we avoiding?
Sure. So from a sector standpoint, I dive into this more in the PDF. However, technology is our biggest overweight, and that's something we discuss. It's one of our investment themes. You'll see more of that in the quarterly market review. We also like staples and actually energy companies at these levels as well. And we're trying to avoid utilities on valuation concerns, interest rate sensitivity, as well as consumer discretionary companies because earnings growth, wage growth really hasn't kept up like we'd like to see it where it go.
Okay. So let's talk asset classes. Why do we invest in so many?
Sure, that's a great question. Well, and the negative of that that we hear occasionally is, all these things didn't work last year. But there's a number of things that will work every year. And so the way you need to look at it is we invest in so many asset classes to smooth that ride out for investors over the long term. And so, yeah, sure, not everything's going to work every year, but not everything's going to perform poorly every year, too. And that's really the tack that we want people to take.
Oh, that's great. Well, thanks for the clarification and insight. Appreciate it. Well, that'll do it for this week. As always, thank you for your time and trust in CLS Investments.